got here Dior's new makeup releases of the year, including the newest foundation from Dior, the Forever HYDRA Nude, and Dior's Spring 2025 Glowmania Collection. I just came back from a vacation trip from Hawaii, and although I'm sure that you came to this video, you clicked to this video to decompress, to find out about what's new from Dior this 2025, but I live in California, and I have to say that all my heart goes to all of the affected people from the fires. I want to say thank you so much to all who follow me, whether here on YouTube, on Instagram, and TikTok, and you have been sending me messages, emails, text messages, asking how I am. I live a few hours away from the LA area, so I'm not affected by any means, although I have friends that they have been seriously affected, and I just want to say that all my heart goes to all of you. My heart is shattered, is broken. I'm trying to be happy for this video, and if you're looking to help out the people who are going through this very hard situation, I will put some links, nothing affiliated with me or anything like that, but just resources on how to help. Everything will be on the description box below. I will also leave a pinned comment. Okay, I needed to let that out from my heart. I'm sure you understand. But you got me here with clean canvas because I got very excited when I saw that Dior launched a new foundation, which I don't think is really new. In fact, I think that is a reformulation of that Forever Natural Nude foundation, which when I reviewed it, it was 2021. I'm pretty sure I got it at Selfridges, and I'm not 100% sure if it ever came to US. I think for a very brief moment in time. But anywho, we got this baby, which, I mean, by the packaging, you may see some good similarities. This foundation claims to be a 24-hour wear foundation, that it will give you hydration to up of 48 hours. I got it in the shade 2.5N. As per usual, all those details will be, again, on the description box below. It comes in 18 shades with 3 undertones: cool, warm, and neutral, enriched with hyaluronic acid. It does have a medium coverage and a natural finish. So let's give it a try. If you're new here to my channel, welcome to all of you, my beautiful friends. I know we are at 50K. I cannot believe it. I'm very close to 51K subbies. If you're wondering, I do have more of dry skin on the perimeters of my face, a little bit more of normal skin on the middle of my face where I have my enlarged pores. I also have fine lines, a ton of freckles, as you can see, and I think I indulged too much while I was in Hawaii that I have a breakout right here. I do have some sunspots here and there. So let's go ahead and get us started with this. If you're wondering, I only have my skincare on. I will be doing a couple check-ins throughout the day so you can see in different lights, like outside, indoors, how the foundation is looking like. Okay, I think I put 2 pumps in here. And I'm pretty sure I don't need 2 pumps. It looks gel-like. I know it's 50% water. Okay, yeah, it does have a little bit of the consistency if you own the Clé de Peau, that foundation, the one that comes in the jar. That kind of gel-like consistency, very refreshing. It must be because that 50% water, 96% of natural origin ingredients, and then also minerals. And I'm going to spread it with a BK Beauty 115 brush. This is one of the newest brushes from BK Beauty. Oh, definitely these have medium coverage. It's already covering most of my freckles, although I can still see a little bit of my sunspots here, but nothing that I have to cover it. Now on this side, I'm gonna use a beauty sponge and just blend. I mean, definitely the sponge is gonna absorb a little bit more of the product, but it's gonna stamp also the foundation a little bit farther. If you want to get that medium coverage, then apply it with a brush. If you want to achieve a little bit more of light to medium coverage, a sponge will do the job. I'm just blending it a little bit more. It's looking so beautiful. It does have a luminous satin finish, but it's not glowy. It's not shiny. It doesn't look greasy. Almost like demi satin finish. Is not glowy, but it looks like your skin is hydrated in a very nice way, like a hydration from a gel kind of lotion rather than a moisturizing cream. Non-heavy, doesn't feel like I have anything on my skin. Did my brows, apply concealer. I skip setting powder both all over my face, underneath my eyes. I just want this foundation to just do its own thing and try it as such. In terms if it's self-setting, it is not. I feel like if I tap, there is a little bit of transfer right here, but because the foundation is so lightweight, feather-like, I don't feel like this is going to be one of those foundations that is going to slip and slide everywhere, mostly with my type of skin. Now, from Dior Spring 2025 Glowmania Collection, I picked up many of the products. The ones that I want to try next are the Forever Glow Maximizers. And you may know that one of my very favorite blush slash luminizer is the Forever Glow Maximizer in the shade Rosy. In comparison with the shade Tutu, as you can see, Tutu, which is new, it's a little bit more of that cool tone kind of pink. I'm going to swatch it in a second, and then I was brave to order the shade Lilac. And I say I was brave because although I love lilac, sometimes for a luminizer with my skin tone, I do have a light to medium skin tone, it doesn't look quite right. So there is lilac. It doesn't seem like it has glitter. If anything, it's just, you know, pure glow. This one though, it may have a little bit more sparkles perhaps. Yeah, this is definitely more cool tone. This is Tutu, also a new one, which Tutu, I think it's not part of the Glowmania collection, but of the Wonders collection that we're going to talk about in a second. And Rosy, this is from the first round of releases. I just want to swatch it here so you can see the difference. See, this has a lot more depth. It does have a little bit of that warm kind of rosy tone to it. This one is more like a almost like a baby pink, but without too much white in it. It does have a little bit more of dimension on the shade Tutu. I have here the shade Pink in comparison with Tutu. You see, Pink, it's a lot lighter, but with a little bit of a nudie tone. See right there, that is Pink. The other two that I have are Peachy and Nude, which, I mean, they don't go along with any of these other shades. The other shade is kind of like an whitish tone. I think it was Frosty. That was like a full bomb of glitter, and I did not like it. This one, the one in Lilac, it does have those sparkles, but they are not as visual as the ones from the whitish tone. Okay. Let's do this. I'm gonna apply it on this side. You know what? I'm gonna do a dollop right here on my hand and go with a brush because I just want to build it up little by little and then go for it. Okay, well that looks nice and frosty, but not too frosty. Should we just apply directly on the face and just like pray that everything will be good? Let's just do one dot. What about that? For a minute, I thought, oh my gosh, this is gonna be like whitish cast. This is better than Frosty if you have a light to medium complexion. Yeah. Is that my favorite shade though? No, I really love Rosy in general. But you know what? I do have high hopes for the shade Tutu because it's an in-between Rosy. Here in the middle, I have Tutu and then the pink one. You see, like this has more color, more like a Barbie pink. Sephora 93 brush. Oh yes, yes. Okay, I love this. This could not fully replace a blush, but if you have a light complexion, it's very light though. I think if you have a light complexion, this will look incredible on you. I got overly excited that I picked up the Lilac Mania Luminizer. Eee, look at this. Oh my gosh. Ooh my. Bit of swatch here. Okay. All right. Let's see how this will do on my skin tone. There's the swatch right there. Sonia G Mini Cheek. Definitely cool in tone, and it doesn't leave a cast. Let's try on this side. Oh my gosh, look at that. I know it's more than a luminizer. I think it's the undertone that it looks a lot more frosty, which, I mean, it goes with that sugar plum fairy look that it has been so on trend this winter season. Although this is the spring collection, the sugar plum fairy kind of trend, we're gonna see more of that as we transition into spring. So it is a trend that is gonna be carry on. In terms of eyeshadows, there too, I went ahead and picked up one of them in Pinkmania. A little bit pastel-y, but also we have some other shades that will give some dimension. Let's give it a swatch. Baby pink, this frosty light blue shade, a metallic kind of like lemon drop shade. Well, almost lemon drop. It's not too lemony. It's more like a cooler tone champagne. And then we have the lilac tone, which it does have a cool undertone. Okay, now these are more, okay, this is matte. This is kind of like satiny, almost metallic finish. Definitely this shade is metallic, and this is satin. And this last one is a matte shade. And here are the swatches. Sonia G Blender, and I'm gonna dust this shade above the crease. BK Beauty 203 brush in the pink shade. Taking the shade and applying it on the outer third. Building it up a little bit more. Sonia G Mini Booster, and let's go for the deepest pink shade. And I'm taking the shade and applying it on the outer V. BK Beauty 209 brush, and I'm gonna go to the Celeste shade, and I'm gonna apply it on the inner third of the eyelid. Going to the middle shade and just tapping it right on the center of the eyelid. BK Beauty 204 brush, and I'm taking the shade on the lower lash line with a Sonia G flat definer, going to the deepest shade. This is going on the lower lash line, but on the outer third only. Refer 23 brush, just gonna tap a little bit right here in the middle of my lower lash line. With the same brush, I'm going with this middle shade, and I'm gonna take it on my inner corners. Whatever is remaining, I'm just gonna apply it on my brow bone. I apply liquid eyeliner on my waterline, a little bit of mascara, and oh, I also apply some bronzer that, by the way, Dior is coming out with new bronzers, and they are luminous bronzers. I know they are available right now in UK. Soon they should arrive here to United States. If they are available at the time that I'm uploading this video, I will make sure to link them on the description box below. In terms of this eyeshadow and the eyeshadow look, you have to tell me how you feel about it. I feel that you have to trust the process anytime you use an eyeshadow palette that pushes you to use pastel tones, because pastels, they do have a white undertone, and when you're applying it mostly on a higher contrast skin tone or just a deeper skin tone, it can seem a little bit daring, washing out. Sometimes I hear people referring to pastel tones as chalky. These eyeshadows by no means are chalky. I think Dior did an excellent job at deciding which shades had it to be more satin, metallic, and which ones they had it to be matte. This one, by making it metallic, I mean, it avoids that point of, you know, looking chalky. This shade just looks amazing the way it is. I think all of the shades work cohesively. Do you need to use all the eyeshadows on this eyeshadow palette to create a look? No. In fact, one of the trends for this 2025 is going to be like one and done eyeshadow. So definitely you don't need to use all the shades on any palette to create an eyeshadow look. You just need to find the shade that represents you, that is cohesive the most with your skin tone. Also from Dior, they have launched the Wonders collection. It's more of like I think it's more like kind of like a Lunar New Year kind of collection. And I picked up not only the Tutu Forever Glow Filter, but I also picked up this gorgeous eyeshadow palette in Sweet Bouquet. Let me know if you want to see a review with this, or we can do kind of like a get ready with me. This looks so beautiful. Definitely more of what I see one and done kind of shades, but just all in one eyeshadow palette. And for this coming spring, I had to pick up this YSL eyeshadow. Oh my gosh, I'm dying, dying to try it. Look at the case, it's gorgeous. So please leave your comment. What would you like to see here on the channel? Because I'm thinking perhaps to do like new makeup for spring, or just trying of new makeup releases, something along those lines. I also picked up the new Afterglow Tempting eyeshadow palette from NARS. Yeah, so you have to tell me what you want to see in action. But this Dior Spring 2025 collection also came with more lip maximizers. And obviously, I had to pick up some. You know, my friends, I love the lip maximizers. I picked up Glowmania. Oh my gosh, I'm just so intrigued about this shade. Look at the flip. So it does have blue. It does have, it looks like a rainbow, honestly, because you can see lilac, you can see pink, you can see a little bit of yellow. It's just so interesting. So let's give it a go. What do you think? I mean, so far, I don't think it looks super blue. It looks more like a muted lilac tone with a little bit of a pink chip. And I'm happy I'm seeing some color, because I was thinking, you know, with these lip maximizers, sometimes they are just so sheer, then you can barely see a little bit of color in them. But seeing a little bit of that color, and mostly this shade, Glowmania, seeing that chip, it's fun. It doesn't look weird, and it's a little bit cool tone. This is from the Wonders collection. It's called Sweet Iris. I'm dying to try this shade. It's kind of that bronzy, but with a little bit of cool tone. It looks very pretty. Oh, this looks gorgeous. Okay, this is definitely taking you on this 2025 trend that is going to be more of like nudie but milky lips with some gloss. It's huge for these 2025, and this delivers that 100%. And mixing a little, I mean, if you notice, color of the year, that mocha tone with a little bit of a cooler undertone. I mean, like, yeah, this is it. Imagine a little bit more of a bronzy tone. Yeah, a little bit more bronze, and then shade. Sweet Iris, dead gorgeous. Pinkmania, oh my gosh, this is stunning too. And it's not your traditional peach tone. Like, for example, I got 67 here. This number 67 is more peachy than Pinkmania. Do you see there the difference? Okay, let's take Pinkmania. I'm telling you, these shades are going to be so in this 2025. Milkiness. It does have some peachy tones. It's not so noticeable on my lips, because my lips naturally are very tinted, but oh my gosh, this is precious too. And then the last shade that I got is Nude Mania. Now, Nude Mania is supposed to be more opaque. This shade is stunning, and it does have a little bit of a peachy undertone, but it's not too warm tone. I think it's a perfect in between a neutral and a warm leaning kind of nude. So stunning, very beautiful. You have to tell me which of these lip maximizers is the one that you like the most. For me, it's hard to decide. And they are all so pretty. Okay, friends, I'm gonna go out and about for my day. I'm gonna give you a couple check-ins so you can see the foundation, and we take it from there. Quick check-in. Can you hear the froggy outside? So cute. I'm filming on my camera so you can see really well how this foundation is doing, and the light is reflecting on me. My goodness me, this breakout is so bad, but the foundation is looking gorgeous after so many hours of wear. I had been doing some editing work, cutting up with work. I know, so many things. I had a meeting with the teachers of one of my kids. Yeah, so there you have it. Oh, and I ate lunch. Sorry, no lipstick. Yeah, I mean, those lip maximizers for the lips, they are not long lasting in terms of the one, like that 221. You see, it's very pretty, and this one is, you can tell right there, it's more cooler in tone. I cannot get over this thing. It's like, and it's not even bursting. I know, disgusting, right? But yeah, the foundation in general is lasting really nicely. It's not settling on my fine lines. I mean, overall, it is looking really good. I know you're looking right there, right? Christmas decor is still up. Don't judge. Don't judge. You got me here inside my car. I'm waiting for my husband, and I thought, you know what? I'm gonna wrap up this video here because we're gonna be working. I don't know what time I'm gonna, end up, doing what I need to do. So here to my final thoughts about this foundation. As you can tell, it's looking super nice. It's not extremely glowy or dewy. You just have a perfect, healthy glow to the skin. You're not gonna feel it. This foundation is like having zero makeup on you. It doesn't settle on the crevices, on the fine lines, on the wrinkles. Nothing. Nada. I mean, like, it feels so good. I don't know what type of magic Dior is creating on your labs, because the last Dior foundation stick, amazing foundation. That, although lightweight, it's heavier than this foundation. And this foundation, I'm 100% is the reformulation of the foundation, the Forever Nude Glow foundation, the one that I showed you at the beginning of the video. Now, that foundation, why I didn't do like a side-by-side comparisons is because that foundation, although it's the same shade, 2.5N, it oxidizes quite a bit. So that foundation, I can literally only use it during the summer months. So anyhow, one of the reasons why I said, I don't need to like put it side by side. I know that foundation really well, and it's good, but this one is way better on application. Like when you apply it, the consistency is dense and it has that, gel-like kind of consistency, but you feel the hydration right away. And yeah, this foundation will be good for, I would say, any type of skin, because it's not heavy, it's not super glowy. You can get away by not setting it like I did today. Like, I didn't set the foundation. If you have more of like oily skin, combination skin, well, then obviously you can set it. But yeah, I mean, other than that, this foundation is so good. And as you can tell, even the rest of the makeup, it looks so nice. Look at that luminizer. I thought it was gonna be so bad. The luminizer, the lilac one, the powder one. As you can tell, it's very pretty. It doesn't leave me a cast or anything like that. The Tutu Glow Luminizer, the liquid one, is so pretty. I will say, you can skip the lilac one unless you have fair complexion. But if you have my skin tone, yeah, it just, with the 221, I think it's more than enough. But anyhow, and I really enjoy the eyeshadow too. It's very pretty. Oh, oh my god, the sun right there. But yeah, I mean, in general, the whole makeup look I really enjoy. Sorry, I didn't reapply the lip maximizer. I just had been busy. It's one of those things when you come back from vacation, although you have everything kind of like organized, there's always something to cut up. Always it is. But what's next here on my YouTube channel? Well, I have ordered the Hourglass Illusion foundation in 3 different shades, so you're gonna be seeing my review on that. It may not be like a review just for the foundation, but rather for other new beauty releases, because yeah, I mean, like, otherwise I'm not gonna be able to cut up with everything. So if you're interested on that, interested to see what I have gotten, whether it's the YSL eyeshadow palette or the NARS eyeshadow palette or the other Dior eyeshadow palette, make sure you're subscribed to the channel with the post notification bell on so you don't miss any of my uploads. If you're on Instagram and TikTok, come and follow me there. If you like this video, if it serves you of any help, it will be amazing, and I will greatly appreciate if you can give it a thumbs up, share with family and friends, and if you're not done watching my content, well, guess what? I will be doing a couple other videos at the end of the screen that I'm sure you're gonna love. Until the next time, I hope you have a beautiful, wonderful day.